Time to pick up a mooring ball, but I have strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. I'm out.
We are leaving Belfast and headed out to go anchor again. Pretty nice day. Boat's totally clean. Eric does not want any salt water to get on it. We'll see how it goes. We may not go far just to keep the salt water off the boat.
We are headed down to Cradle Cove. It's on Islesboro Island. It is right here, and it's next to the Warren Island State Park. So we'll go see what that looks like.
This was a simple, short trip. The distance was 13 nautical miles, and it only took us 1.9 hours.
That's the mainland over there. And over here we have Islesboro Island. And if you read Stuart Wood's Stone Barrington series, this is where he has his main house at Dark Harbor.
This is the Margaret Chase Smith Ferry, and it crosses between Lincolnville and Islesboro. The crossing distance is 3 miles, and it takes about 20 minutes.
So it looks like we might be headed over there. Looking pretty crowded in there. This will be interesting. Over there it's kind of pretty.
My conclusion is that the parks in Maine are smaller than the parks in Alaska, and that there's just more people. So it's just different boating.
Distin wants to go outside to see where we are.
And wow, these people like to raft up.
A local yacht club had a get-together with 42 members, all anchored here.
Nice low tide.
Cradle Cove is a little harbor off of 700-acre island. The Dark Harbor boat yard is located on the island, and we saw several lobster boats going to and from the yard. The cove is adjacent to Warren Island State Park. The park has 12 campsites, 9 are individual and 3 are group. All but 1 are available by prior reservation. The state also provides 10 guest moorings for a suggested fee.
We have a few boats on balls, but check it out. Everybody else took off. It's Wednesday. I challenged myself this summer to do some things that I don't know how to do on the boat and figure some things out. One of them is the life raft. So today I'm going to look at it and figure out how it works.
We have a 6-person life raft that we purchased at the time that we bought the boat. It has been up here on the fly bridge, and I have a basic idea of how it works, but not enough that I'm going to feel comfortable in an emergency just making it happen. My goal is to learn how it works. I know that these straps here are made in such a way that they will pop open if it's deployed. But I need to know how this thing makes it to the water. And I'm trying to figure out what this little thing is and how it works. So that is my goal. I know this is the painter line, this thing here, and if you pull it, it will pop open, and you can pull it harder even to if it's not if the life raft's not expanding and blowing up. Okay, this is the life raft we have. We have a 6-person. It is an offshore. It is a self-righting. We paid extra to make sure that our life raft would come out the correct way up. Our life raft is super compact. It's self-righting. It's easy access boarding, ramp, ladder, handholds. That's good.
We have the 6-person fiberglass flat container self-righting life raft. We also got the stainless steel vertically mounted cradle that fits on our railing. Included with the raft was red parachute rockets, red hand flares, a signaling mirror, a whistle, 0.5 liters of Datrix drinking water per person, a survival manual, a repair kit, a hand pump, a baler, sponges, paddles, a fishing kit, flashlight with spare batteries and a bulb, and 6 anti-seasickness tablets per person, along with a seasickness bag. Attached to the raft is a sea anchor with a line and swivel, a rescue quoit with a heaving line, a knife stowed in a pocket, internal and external high-intensity LED lights, 4 large ballast bags, and rainwater collector.
This thing here has got some kind of knife in it. So what would happen is if the boat sinks after a few meters, this thing, the pressure of the water makes this thing pop a knife out, and the knife cuts this rope here. This rope then releases to where this and this come off. And see how the painter tape is connected to this red one? Well, it's going to stay connected. And as this goes to the surface, this is going to be pulled by this. And it's going to let the life raft go to the surface. And then at a certain point, it's going to be buoyant. It's going to expand. And when that happens, it's going to put enough pressure on this thing here that this thing here will release to let the life raft pop all the way up. I'll put a link to the movie. Going over this in my head one more time. So this is how it's connected to the boat, because it's supposed to be connected to the boat until we release it. And it will stay connected to the boat until it expands. And at the point that it expands enough that there's it needs to be released to get to the top of the water, that's when this will break, which then will pull this loose. And this is already going to be loose from the first cut.
Okay, if the boat's not sinking and I still want to get the life raft off, all I have to do is disconnect that latch right there, and that will set it free with that whole apparatus hanging down off the front. So that will work. I'll just have to be careful the painter's tape, but it would still be attached to that, which would be attached to the boat. So that would probably be okay. Or I could tie it off to the boat and we could cut the painter's tape as needed. So there's the plan.
All in all, I think I have this life raft figured out, so that really is helpful to know. You don't want to learn it in the emergency. So my next task might be getting the ditch bag ready and making sure I know what's in it. So what did you think of this anchorage?
That was great. I was proud of when we got here. There were like 46 members of a yacht club anchored up in there. So we had an anchor way out here, but it was good. And yeah.
Would you come back?
Yeah. yeah, especially with fewer people here. I'd probably go up in there a little bit further.
This is where we've been anchored. It was fine. It was okay. There's a seal out there. Do you see him? So across the way here is Dark Harbor. After doing some research, the fictional house in the book series that I read is just right there. Well, it's morning. We have been at this anchorage for a couple days, and we are taking off this morning. We are headed to Smith Cove. It's a different Smith Cove than we were at before. So we'll see where we head. Eric is planning the route. And we are off. We're actually leaving a different way than we came in, so we can see something.
We leave Cradle Cove and we head south.
Not only is he dodging pots, he's dodging a schooner now.
Penobscot Bay. It's pretty big. I mean, look. It's a lot of open water. But at the same time, everything seems to be really close.
Next, we take the Fox Island Thoroughfare, a notable deep-water passage in Maine's Penobscot Bay, running east and west between the islands of North Haven and Villenhaven. This is a historically critical route for commerce and fishing. It remains a scenic and challenging area for sailors known for its fluky winds, heavy traffic, including ferry service and lobster boats, narrow sections with rocks, and a beautiful scenery.
Distin and I are hanging out on the bow of the boat. It's a nice day. It's perfect weather again. Sunshiny. Might have to take my sweatshirt off.
This is North Haven. The town is both a year-round island community and a prominent summer colony. The population was 417 at the 2020 census.
So it looks like that's the ferry terminal. There is a ferry that comes out here.
The ferry service runs 3 times daily to Rockland.
Wow, I bet you anything they haul a boat into that house. That would be cool. See how there's just kind of a line of the pots that are all the same color? And they're kind of parallel to the shore. He's getting pretty daring. Okay, when you see the flag down like this, the rope is going the opposite direction. So the current is pulling the rope, and that makes the flag go down, is what I think is happening. And we are coming out the other side now.
Next, we head into Seal Bay to check it out and see if we can anchor there. It has to be one of the most beautiful places we've seen yet.
Okay, well, this is a kind of a scary little anchorage. All kinds of rocks over here. Lobster pots. We even have a lobster boat. Look at these ledges. Learned that from one of the comments on our channel. Actually, pretty cool. There's a sandy beach in there. That looks cool. There's the lobster boat. Look at this. I don't know, it might have been worth the tight channel coming in. This is pretty dang cool. How shallow did it get coming in?
About 25 or so.
So 25 feet? That's not bad. Very cool. I think those sailboats have the right idea. They can just look right on out there. Eric just saw that rock that's not on the chart. So we probably aren't going to go in there. So there is a rock out there with a bunch of seals on it, and Eric says that's not on the chart. Well, I guess this is our day for circling islands. We didn't have another backup anchorage, so we are going to go straight to Rockland. Check out the anchorage that's there. Look at this, it's gorgeous up here. Well, we're getting a little salt water over the bow. It's a nice day. We've had a nice drive. Didn't end up like we thought we would, but we'll go check out Rockland. Okay, admit it. You like just driving around and looking at things.
I would have much rather have found that anchorage or been able to anchor in that anchorage that we came out of.
Guess we need to do a little more research and then try it again.
Well, we just need to have fewer boats around. Fewer boats in the anchorage. Could have found a spot if there would have been one less boat.
Okay, we'll try again sometime.
Yep.
Ooh, it's windy. We are coming into Rockland. We have a mooring ball tomorrow, but we didn't find the anchorage as we thought we were going to find earlier, so we thought we'd just come in here and see what it's like to anchor. So here we go. This is anchorage A in the book. It is on the south side. And you can see Rockland over there. And there's mooring balls, and you can also anchor over there. I think I see a Nordhavn. I could swear that's a Nordhavn. There she goes, Nordhavn 57, Dana A out of Rhode Island.
Heck of a day, Distin. We went a long ways to get to not very far away.
Look at him. He's a nice big one. We're trying to anchor and it's friggin' busy. People just come along behind you. There he is again. I think he's trying to figure out what the heck we're doing.
Here is the Rockland Harbor, and this is where we ended up anchoring.
So what are you doing?
Yes.
You are inputting all of your engine room check temperatures into a spreadsheet so that you have it forever. Do I have it right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And maybe somebody else will have it. Who knows?
Because you're just a little bit anal.
It's good to look at those temperatures.
Okay.
Okay. It's good to know what they are.
Okay. Check these guys out. They're pretty dang good. I think he's gonna come over here maybe. There he goes. There's another one around here too. Oh, he's over there. You're pretty good. There's one way out there. Well, this should be interesting and maybe not too much fun. Our mooring ball just become available. It's pretty dang windy out there. We're new to this mooring ball thing, so we will see how this goes. We have an idea of what to do, so we just need to make it happen. I swear the weather just picked up and wind, but we can do it. I know we can, so we're gonna try it. This video might be the realities of boating. We had a mooring ball reserved so that we could get to it and get ready for an emergency dental appointment that Eric has. So somebody came along and tied up on the mooring ball, and they had to get the boat towed. So right about the time that the mooring ball became available to us, the wind caught up, and we had to abort our moving. So then I tried to get Eric to rest because I'm going to monitor the batteries and the generator. Next thing we know, it is now pouring rain, and Eric is going to use the opportunity to clean the salt off the boat and get it rinsed off. I volunteered to do it, but he was nice enough not to make me go out there. Whoa! What's going on besides you're wet?
Soaked.
So anyway,
today is not turning out like we expected it to at all. Okay, it quit pouring. There's no wind yet. It could get bad again. So I think we're gonna go do this. We might get a little wet, but I'm ready. I have clothing that's not cotton. I have a towel. What are you looking for? Your rain pants?
No, I was actually looking for some kind of a jacket other than that.
There's one in there.
Yeah, I could wear my...
This is a little odd for us. It's raining, but it's not cold. He's got his swim trunks on. If we were not around so many people, I'm sure he wouldn't even bother with those. Try to. This time we went out there first to make sure that it wasn't too windy. Going through the to-do list. We don't want to miss anything. There's the red, so we only have 25 more feet. Oh, shoot. Just saw lightning. Should probably get this done quick. He must be turned around a little. He had to get the boat hook. I'm gonna need that thing anyway.
As we head over to the mooring field, I'm pulling up the lines so that we have them ready.
kind of and loop, put a bend in it. Put a figure eight around that. Put a figure eight around those two horns. Yep, just like.
We have 2 deck cleats on the bow of the boat, so I'm hooking one end of each line on each deck cleat. Now we are trying to find our mooring ball in the sea of mooring balls.
Yep, that's right here.
Okay.
And it's furthest in, kind of,
It's the furthest in. There's 3 kind of together.
in a line towards the shore.
R15. It's R13, 14, 15, and then it's going to be 16 and 17's in front of 16.
Yeah, I just don't see.
Are we in the right place? It says it's before the
Buoy.
R2. You're at 23 feet.
I'm not seeing any of the.
What do the ones over here say? Do they say safe harbor? Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
We are trying to find it, and we're not finding it so far.
Yeah, so it's off your port quarter, like off your stern, your port side.
Oh.
Your port quarter, and the vessel to look for is a 60-foot white-hull sailboat. It's a research vessel called American Promise.
Okay, I think I saw it.
It's got the largest mast off your port quarter with a white mast headlight on right now, and that's on. You guys are 1 row in from that vessel.
Okay, he thinks that he saw that.
Yep, it should, of any boat, it's got it on both sides of the hull in big letters, American Promise, the Oceanic Rosalio Project.
It's the one with the mast light on.
Does it have a mast light on?
Yeah, it's got the mast headlight on.
And where is the ball in relationship to that boat?
Where's
It's
the
1 in from there.
1 in?
So it's right across from it, but just towards our facility, so, one notch west.
Okay. I'm going out there.
Okay, yeah, you guys are looking like you're heading in the perfect direction.
Oh, good. Thank you for calling. I was just going to call you.
Of course, yeah, we were looking out there, and we're like, yeah, I'm going to give a call.
Thank you.
Of course. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, so all you have to do is hit a redial if you need to get them.
There's a.
Okay.
See those little see that buoy thing holding that
Yes.
stick? Okay. You would reach that, and I think that's where you're going to tie your line.
Okay. And which way are you going to come in at? Are you going to go out and
Yeah, I'm
come
gonna
back in?
Come back in.
That's why I was coming in.
So here's where we start to fail. Since I couldn't reach the stick, I thought I was supposed to take the boat hook and loop it around that little buoy with the stick.
I'm trying to get it lined up with. That's all I can give you right now.
That was a massive fail because the little line to the buoy was very slippery and very small.
Back up.
Try again, and again that little rope just slipped right off the boat hook.
Okay, I'm coming back out.
I get one line through the loop just fine, but then the anchor is in the way and I can't manage to get the lines across the anchor and under it. It's going to be over, and I'm worried about what that will do. Eric once again graciously rushes out to help me. We both come in totally soaked, not exactly speaking with each other, and this is the end of the video for the day. Like all couples who've been married almost 35 years, we get over it, but there's no more video here. But the next episode will be a lot more fun, so join us next time.
Havaseas you next time.